Here are the nominees for achievement.
For achievement.
For achievement.
In cinematography.
In cinematography.
In cinematography.
What is cinematography? It's a term a lot of people throw around, but what does it actually mean? And what does it entail? Now, I'm fully aware this is a pretty simple word to understand for anyone who knows even a little about filmmaking, but you'd be surprised how many people I've encountered who have no idea what I'm talking about when I use the term. Webster defines it as the art or science of motion picture photography. An incredibly vague answer, isn't it? Cinematography is everything you see on the screen and the logistics that go into painting that picture. The word itself is derived from Greek roots kinema, meaning movement, and graph, meaning writing. The cinematographer, also known as director of photography or DP, plays a crucial role in the process of filmmaking. Depending on who you hire, he or she is primarily responsible for how your film will look or feel. Because of this, they are constantly collaborating with the director to understand what they want to get across to the audience, what emotion they'd like to evoke. For example, let's take a look at this scene from Inside Llewyn Davis.
Yeah, okay, I can tell this is one of those things where I keep saying no and you think I'm just asking you to beg more.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, well, look, I'm not a trained poodle.
I thought singing was a joyous expression of the soul.
How did you feel watching this? What vibe did you get? Sadness? Gloominess? All this not because of what's happening or what's being said on screen, but because of how the film looks. It's incredibly dull, faded, and in soft focus. It triggers a response in us that we didn't even notice and that otherwise would have been missing. Their entire goal is to paint a picture that communicates to us what we, the audience, need to feel or understand. In this scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey, what is the cinematography telling us? Pretty obvious, right? Even though Hal can't hear anything, he knows exactly what they're saying. He's able to read their lips. We know this just by the emphasis on the mouths moving. It's amazing what certain shots are able to tell us without words. Not only do DPs collaborate with the director, but nearly everyone involved with the technical aspects of the film, the production designers, the actors, the camera operators, the costume designers. It's an immensely complicated job that requires the utmost patience and precision. It's not just the color, contrast, saturation, or lighting they're in charge of adjusting. They decide what type of cameras should be used, what angle they need to shoot from, the size of the shots, what movement should be taking place, if any. However, it ultimately is all up to the director to determine how the film will look, but not without considerable regard to what the DP thinks should be happening. They need to be on the same page and work well with each other, be the yin to one's yang, such as Roger Deakins and Denis Villeneuve, or Robert Richardson and Quentin Tarantino. The DP is almost always overlooked by mainstream audiences and don't receive the recognition they deserve, mostly because people have no idea what they are or what they do. To them, it's just another category at an award show, but to the cinematographer himself, it's a complex, intricate facet of filmmaking. It's their entire world. It's cinema.